Hello, welcome to Jezza Learning Group. Okay, I have to discuss about the chapter 3 functions theory part 3. What do you mean by the function? Function is a self-contained block of codes. It is a concept of modular programming. Modular programming is a large programs can be divided into smaller programs. Functions can be divided into two types, user-defined functions and predefined functions. I have already discussed about predefined functions. Next one, user-defined functions. User-defined function is a group of code to perform a specific task. Every function in C++ functions consists of two parts, a function header and a function body. Once more, a user-defined function is a group of code to perform a specific task. General format of a function is data type, function name, argument list. Statements are written in two breaks. The result of a function is called return value. A function can only return a value. A function which is defined cannot be executed by itself. A set of values passed to a function is called arguments. Body contains statements of a function. A function is invoked by another functions such as main, depending on the type of communication between calling and called functions. The result of function is called return value, and a set of values passed to a function is called arguments. Functions are of four types. Functions with no argument and no return value, functions with argument and no return value, functions with argument and return value, functions with no argument and return value. Example: sum1, sum2, sum3, sum2, sum4 is a two functions. Sum1 function is used no argument and no return value. A, B, S is a variables, two numbers input A and B. S equal to A plus B is an operation. Shows sum. It has no argument and no return value. Function sum3 in the A comma in the B is an argument but no return value. In the S equal to A plus B, see out sum. In sum4 is argument and return value. In the S is a variable, S equal to A plus B, return S. S can be returned. Sum2 is a function, no argument but with return value. In sum2, A, B, S is a variables and the two numbers A and B. S equal to A plus B. It return S. Okay. Next topic is an important. A function have a prototype. What do you mean by a prototype? Function prototype models the actual function. It specifies the compiler, the type and number of arguments a function uses. Functions can be used in a program. I have already tell a compiler. It has two types, actual and formal parameters. The values which are passed into a function is called arguments or parameters. I have already discussed about arguments or parameters, the values which are passed into a function. The arguments or parameters present in function definition is called formal parameter and present in function call is called actual parameters. Once more, the arguments or parameters present in function definition is called formal parameter and those present in function call is called actual parameter. For example, in the main, in the xy is x and y is a variable. A function void output into x comma into y. Actual parameters are x and y. The number and type of actual and formal parameter must be the same. Okay. Next topic is passing argument to a function. A function have arguments that are passing and calling. Based on the method of passing arguments functions, calling methods are classified into call by value and call by reference. Call by value or pass by value is a method. The value contained in the actual argument is passed to the formal argument. A copy of the actual argument is passed to a function. Any changes made to the formal argument does not affect the actual argument. It is an important point. Call by value or pass by value method, any changes made to the formal argument does not affect the actual argument. Example, you see Asynchronous diastream. Word swap is a function. Two arguments are used. Int comma int. Two arguments are used. Function prototype declaration. Int a equal to 10, b equal to 50. Swap a b. Function call by value. Call by value method. The values of a and b are cout a b. Next, word swap. The word swap is a function. Swap function int x comma int y. Another variable is used t. X is stored in t and y is stored in x. Then t is stored in y. The values of x and y are cout x y. X equal to 10 and y equal to 50, but x is stored in t, then t is 10, and y is stored x, then x is 50, t is stored y is again 10. Okay, t equal to 10, x equal to 50 and y equal to 10. This program is used to swap the two values using call by value. Next, call by reference. Another important method is call by reference or by pass by reference. What do you mean by a reference? Reference is an address. In this method, reference of the actual argument is passed to the function. The actual argument and formal argument shares the same memory location. Important point, shares the underline the point shares the same memory location. Here any changes made to formal argument affects or it reflected back to the actual argument. The formal argument is preceded by AND operator. Previous example, call by value, not an operator is used, but the call by reference and operator are used. Example, word swap in the and ampersand x and ampersand y. Function prototype declaration in the a equal to 10, b equal to 50. The values of same example in a previous discussed. The values of a and b before swapping cout a b, swap a b function called by value. The values of a and b after swapping cout a b. Let's see word swap in the and x comma in the and y. T equal to x, x equal to y equal to t. Before swapping and after swapping, t equal to 10, x equal to 50, y equal to 10. In this example, you see the formal argument affects or reflected back to the actual arguments. Okay, are you understand in this topic? It is an important topic called by value and called by reference. Comparison. Ordinary variables are used in a formal parameters. Reference variables are used in a formal parameters. Actual parameters can be a constant. Actual parameters will be a variables. Changes made to formal arguments do not reflect the actual arguments. but the call by reference method changes made in the formal argument do reflect in actual argument. Actual argument and formal arguments are stored in different memory locations, but call by reference method actual argument and formal arguments are stored in same memory locations. Okay, are you understanding this topic? Very important. Next is a topic is scope of variables and function. Variables and functions scope is a portion of a program where the variable can be used. The variable declared within the body of a block are called local variable and can be used within the block. The life of local variables ends with the execution of last instructions to the function. The variable declared outside any functions and which are accessible to all functions are called global functions. Global variables. It has a lifetime throughout the program execution. A function which is declared inside the body of another function is called a local functions. Local variables and local functions are used. A function declared outside the function body of any other function is called a global function. It can be used throughout the program. The scope of a global function is an entire program and that of a local function is only within the functions where it is declared. A local function and global functions are totally different. A function which is declared inside the body of another function is a local function. A function is declared outside the function body of any other function is called a global function. Are you understanding this topic? Okay. Really used in this local variable and global variable. Local variable is used within the body of a block and global variable is used in the declared outside the function. Okay. Thank you. In these questions are a programs or it is used and check the programs and write your notebooks programs and comment the YouTube comment box. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Okay.